Today was a very sad day. One of my favorite filmmakers has died. Mr. David Lynch. He was a very eccentric artist, a one-of-a-kind creator, a truly Renaissance style of guy, and completely insane in the best possible ways. In terms of his creativity and his unusual way of putting things together, he was a very big inspiration to me. And now that he's gone, it is very strange feeling, not going to lie. I'd always stay up to date with any and all things that he was working on, and I'd always be sitting and reading the news, hoping one day he'd announce a new project, new video, movie, show, feature, anything he was working on. But the moment I heard that he had been diagnosed with emphysema, I believe, is when I realized the writing on the wall. Due to his lifelong love of smoking, it has caused him quite a unfortunate downturn of health. And so it is with a heavy heart that he ultimately got killed by something he loved doing. But he did leave an unforgettable legacy that will forever be remembered and thought about years after his passing. They say once an artist is gone, their work truly becomes immortal. His work was immortal while he was alive, but now it will be seen in a completely new context due to his passing, I believe. He never would answer questions about what his films meant or what were the logic behind the choices he did, but that was the beauty about Lynch's work. He would always let the audience interpret it for themselves, meaning he had a much larger trust in the audience than many filmmakers do. And on top of that, it allowed each interpretation to shine on its own, meaning that what would be indicative of what the filmmaker believes could also be indicative of what the interpretation of a viewer might have, in terms of just each of them having their own interpretations, saying, which means when you see a David Lynch movie and you interpret it, it says a bit more about you than it does about Lynch, or it's trying to find that bond, that connection between the two that helps us from the weirdos to the normies find common ground. So, rest in peace, Mr. David Lynch. Your work certainly is never going away, and you are missed 100%. Yeah, and as for the update today, I mean, I could go over a highlight, but that doesn't really feel appropriate right now. All I'm going to say is I'm letting the spirit of creativity and of inventiveness take hold in my life, much as Mr. Lynch did in his life, to carve an unusual but satisfying path for myself where I feel like I am in control and I am at the driver's seat, making bold decisions and ideas that I wouldn't have made had I not been overcome with this absolute powerful drive of creativity and of just putting yourself out there and not caring what others think, simply just being yourself and being content with that. So that's what I learned. Yeah. Well, anyways, have a great night and take care, everybody.